All right, so as you guys can see, I'm at CES 2026 at the Rokid booth to check out their newest AI glasses. And these things have a couple features that I wish my Ray-Ban Metas had. Let's talk about it. Now, just a quick introduction on Rokid. They were founded in 2014 and started mass producing AR glasses in 2020. And since then, they've released 8 generations of products, and they're currently one of the most advanced AR tech companies. And this was only their second CES showcase, which you would never know judging by the amount of people attending their booth. This booth was busy all week long. This year's focus is their new AI Glasses Style. The first thing that immediately stands out about these compared to my Ray-Ban Metas is the lightweight design. My Ray-Ban Metas come in at about 51 grams, which makes these roughly 10 to 12 grams lighter. And that's the very first thing I noticed as soon as I put these on. They're surprisingly lightweight, surprisingly comfortable, and just easy to wear straight out the box. For a pair of glasses with built-in cameras and speakers, they don't feel like it. My Ray-Bans don't necessarily feel heavy, but there is a noticeable difference between the two. And while we're on the topic of design, let's talk lens options. So Rokid offers multiple interchangeable lenses, including 6 photochromic lenses that react to UV light. So you can protect your eyes from the sun while still getting the look and color you want. And you can customize the photochromic lenses of your choice with prescriptions if needed. And to take things further, you can add blue light blocking, UV protection, or an anti-reflective coating. This opens the door to a ton of styles and options. Now, this next feature, in my opinion, is the most exciting, and that's the fact that these use a 12 megapixel camera with triple format imaging. Meta glasses obviously record vertical video, which is perfect for YouTube, Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, TikTok. But when you drop those clips into a full-size 16:9 video, you end up with a ton of dead space on both sides. And cropping isn't the best option either because you lose so much of the frame and the resolution takes a huge hit. With Rokid's AI Glasses Style, you still get vertical video in 3K resolution, just like the Metas, but they also let you record in 3x4 or 4x3 in 2.5K. So it's a slight drop in resolution, but you get a much wider field of view and way more flexibility, especially for full-size 16:9 videos. And for a content creator like myself, someone that creates both short-form and long-form content, this is a big deal, and it's something I've been wanting to see from AI glasses. I just didn't expect to see it this soon. And this also carries over to photos. You can shoot vertical images, 3x4 or 4x3 landscape shots as well. The next feature is also a really big deal, and that's the 10-minute record limit. For comparison, my Meta glasses max out at 3 minutes a clip. So we're talking about an extra 7 minutes per clip. And this does matter because when I'm recording with the Metas, subconsciously, I'm thinking about that time limit. And there's been plenty of times where I know I'm approaching that 3-minute mark, so I'll just stop the clip early and start a new one just to make sure I don't miss an important moment that I was planning to capture. With Rokid, that same pressure just isn't there. Now, since these are AI glasses, of course, we gotta talk AI. Hey Rokid, what am I looking at?
You're looking at a high elevation view over the Las Vegas Strip. In the scene, you can see a large multi-level parking garage in the foreground, several hotels and tall buildings spread across the mid-distance, a big, spherical entertainment venue farther out, mountains lining the horizon under a bright, mostly clear sky. It's essentially a wide cityscape of Las Vegas from an upper floor.
Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
You are looking at a cityscape with several buildings, parking lots, and a blue sky with clouds.
When I first started using these, I was honestly surprised at how detailed the responses are. As you could see in that example, it identified the foreground, the midground, the background, and it even recognized the city. My Meta glasses just don't give me that level of detail. Another major difference is the open AI ecosystem. With Meta glasses, you only get access to Meta's AI model. Rokid, on the other hand, uses ChatGPT 5.0 as the base model and also gives you access to models like Twin, which is a big deal for users in other parts of the world. If you haven't noticed by now, the theme here is options. Rokid gives you more options compared to other AI smart glasses. And speaking of options, In addition to video and photos, these also let you record audio only, which is something my Ray-Ban Metas don't do natively. Now, to be fair, recording audio with the Metas isn't difficult. You can always use a third-party app to record a voice note or something like that. But with these, it's a native feature, which means it's tied into the hands-free experience. All you have to do is say, "Hey Rokid, start recording a voice note." The whole process just feels more fluid. And on top of that, you can generate AI transcriptions and summaries directly in the app. It even identifies multiple speakers, which is great for on-the-go meetings or important conversations. Aside from those 5 things, the overall experience is pretty much what you'd expect from a solid pair of AI glasses. You've got a dedicated function button for capturing videos and photos, a touch surface for intuitive volume control. You've got built-in microphones and speakers for phone calls, which, by the way, I'm recording with right now. You can also listen to music or podcasts. Don't expect any heart-pounding bass, but for casual use, the audio is perfectly fine. And it's loud enough to hear even in a busy environment like CES. There's also real-time translation. You can use local translation, which automatically detects 6 languages, or you can switch things over to Twin, which is primarily geared towards Asian users. And then there's the Microsoft model, which supports up to 89 languages. If you look closely though, it does say this model is free for a limited time, so it's possible it'll end up being a paid feature in the future. Now, as far as battery life, Rokid claims 24 hours of standby time and up to 12 hours with typical use. Of course, mileage is going to vary depending on how you use the glasses. For continuous video recording, expect about 45 minutes, for continuous translations, about 2 hours, and for phone calls, about 5 hours. Now, one thing I want to point out, this case isn't a charging case. It's more so just a protective case. Charging is done with this cable, which attaches to a USB-C cable, which makes on-the-go charging a bit less convenient. Now, I was told that they're actively working on a charging case, and they actually had what looked like a prototype at their booth, so I'd expect that to be available sooner than later. They also had these small magnetic power banks that snap onto the glasses to extend the battery life, so I'd expect to see those pretty soon as well. Now, this video isn't meant to downplay the Ray-Ban Metas, because at the end of the day, they're still excellent AI glasses, and I'm sure they're going to continue selling extremely well. And to be fair, there are a couple things I think they do better. For one, the audio is slightly louder and a bit more full, and I also feel like the stabilization is a touch more consistent. It could be because the Metas are locked into a single aspect ratio, whereas Rokid supports multiple formats. And finally, there's price. Starting at $299, that's another thing that helps these stand out. Now, if you're nearsighted or farsighted, the all-day photochromic solution is going to be the way to go. And for a complete set, which includes prescription lenses and the photochromic color of your choice, the price is $398, which is a limited price only available through January. When you look at the options, the versatility, the different aspect ratios, dollar for dollar, it's hard to argue that these aren't the most attractive AI glasses right now. If you're interested, the link will be in the description. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.